So what a sight this is. Another edition of this crowd competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. There's the whistle. He is through here. There's the hit! Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and fed it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Camavinga. And it's Guti. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Guti. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. That is quite some save from Waverton. And that's a poor penalty.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And the header! And that's caused a worry or two. Oh, he's found some space here. Rudiger. Now it's Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Valverde. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Yeah, that pass isn't the best. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aim forwards. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Rodrigo. Torres is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Gomez gets across to intercept that. Torres. Torres. Nice ball and he... Decent hit! It's there! A two-goal cushion and it's looking safe!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through, and the shot! And that is wildly off target.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Pinches it off him. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, it's gone in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And he's managed to get free. Corner it is. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Eder Militao approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, easy pickings there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Half-time getting close now. That has not gone well. Camavinga. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Rodrigo. Torres. Chance here to counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. Engages and forces him off the ball. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's intervened well there. Oh, that's fabulous. He has a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. He's gone for goal! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Palmeiras get their fourth corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior gets a good foot in there. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw. That could spell, and the shot! And yes, it's there! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Palmeiras take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
And here's Mbappe. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Corner given. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Looks for the finish. And he's managed to gift it back. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's been taken short. Up towards the front line. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Bellingham, foot in. Torres. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Torres. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he was quick to react. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. 75 minutes played. Torres. Rodrigo.
Might want to be careful there.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 41. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10. Camisa 9.
And here's Kroos.
Felipe Anderson.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And smartly reclaimed. Can he get onto this? Rudiger cuts out the pass. And he's been shifted off it. That has ended up in no man's land. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 42.
A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
Deixando o campo
He's
para
having a good
entrada
look here.
Camisa 11. Camisa 3. Substituição.
He's having a go. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Felipe Anderson going full tilt down the left. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Torres in with the challenge. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Eder Militao. 5 minutes to add. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been cleared. It's a loose ball. And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Nice physical challenge. Has a look up and drives it forward. Bellingham. He's having a hit! Oh, that is very close.
Bellingham brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Guti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. He could be in here. Can he finish? And he's there to belt it away. And that's been won straight back. He'll try from distance. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Gets his head to it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a little off target. Oh, and he's through the middle. Great hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well.
He's gone for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Bellingham powering forward here. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Shot a goal! Ruben Neves gets it away.
How many interceptions have we seen now?
Has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
And it's Guti.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, that was vital. That's really well cleared. Valverde. And he's let fly. And he's gone looking for safety. Fires from distance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ball is over the line. Works it forward. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Pinches it off him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Valverde. Valverde! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chooses to go back. Oh, super. Mbappe! Dispatched clinically. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
After 33 minutes is number 4.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just...
He's having a go! It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Camavinga does really well there. Camavinga! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Mbappe. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Renan Lodi promptly onto that, and that is that. João Cancelo cuts it out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. It's Neymar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Camavinga. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Bellingham. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So their fourth corner of the game. Renan Lodi can get it clear. And it's Guti. He's tried one! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Bellingham. Oh, that's well spotted. Renan Lodi. Ruben Neves. And Lodi. And it's Neymar. And it's Mitrovic. He's played him through. Real chance! Mbappe. Endrick. Now it's Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Valverde. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He might be in here! And that's another good win of the ball. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Madrid, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Ruben Neves. That's a sharp pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
71,649.
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Malcolm. Oh, well played, well played. Mitrovic. Vinicius Junior. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Malcolm in acres of space out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's had a hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught now, this time surely! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Number 4, number 43.
And he was quick to react.
24.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Neymar. Rudiger gets a foot in here. And the shot! It's there! Al Hilal back on level terms. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
João Cancelo. Now it's Mitrovic. He's looking wide. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Malcolm shapes to shoot. And that's caused a worry or two.
Malcolm really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he had.
He's going for goal! Oh, surely that deserves better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And that could set him on his way. Bellingham.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one.
Up for a header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There will be 4 extra minutes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And now they can clear their lines. Mitrovic. Kroos gets across to intercept that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, there's the clearance. And they're quick to get it back. Bellingham. Belts one. And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. And the action has already restarted. Madrid conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Malcolm going face-to-face with his great rival. Speculative strike. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 2 then. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe! He is through here. They've got a corner here. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Al Al Hilal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mitrovic. That is good alertness. Mbappe! He's found the way through! Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, great chance! Let's a look and place it forward. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, Red, nice interception. Spread out to the left. And with that, we've reached the halfway point of extra time.
Hello, attendees. This is
it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Ruben Neves.
And we're off for the final time.
Number 16.
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a shade optimistic. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham makes the interception. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. Endrick, foot in. Raul gets a good foot in there. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that tries a shot! And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's Neymar! And again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. That looks a good ball through. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Kindly remove it, as it is about to be turned away.
Okay, get set. We have penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Endrick is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Al are looking to him to tie things up. Oh, it's saved. Pretty much straight at him.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
This to double their advantage. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
No! Denied remarkably.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Madrid with this chance to pull two clear. Oh, he's blazed it over the bar.
It's a technical no-no. He got underneath it.
Al Hilal are looking to keep pace here.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Bellingham is the fourth man to step up. Oh, it's a really good save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Milinkovic-Savic comes forward for the fifth of five.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
The margin of error is 0. No! Saved it! And their fate is sealed. Madrid fall short in the lot. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stand. Big chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2, and we've barely begun here.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. No, that's been intercepted. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vinicius Junior! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Nicely aimed pass. Gonzalo Ramos looks to get on the end of this. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. He's gone for goal. And that certainly packed a punch. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Barcola. Vinicius Junior. Barcola. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Mbappe. Doué. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Hernandez. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rodrigo. He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Fabian Ruiz.
That's going in strongly.
Fabian Ruiz. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. Now Fabian Ruiz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good-looking ball. João Neves. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. There's the shot! Yes! And surely that settles it. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. There's the whistle, and here we go. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Lahm gets over and intercepts. And they've got a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Forwards and with intent. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's going to be disappointed with that. He expected better, and so did he. Great position here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the...
Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. Shot a goal! Oh, good spread. Well, clearly, Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary striker. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Kane. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
Bayern Munich have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Mbappe! This time, surely! There's a goal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Valverde. Good, strong midfield. And here's a chance. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Hoeneß. That has not gone well. He won't be happy with that one. Rodrigo. Threads one in. Rodrigo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rodrigo! Nicely aimed pass. Bayern Munich trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long...
Rummenigge! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Rodrigo, and it's Lahm. And here's Kane. Shapes to shoot! And that wasn't far away.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
these two want to come off second best. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
Vinicius Junior!
That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Bellingham wins the duel this time. Played out to the right. Ernest. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold. Well-timed, excellent interception. Ernest. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shifted upfield, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Aim forwards. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Gets his head to it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Now it's Kane. He's felt that, hasn't he? Now this could be a chance. Beckenbauer cuts it out. And here's Kane. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far, a stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway. Madrid carrying a 1-goal lead. Oh, that's fabulous. That pass isn't the best. And here's Mbappe. Valverde! And somehow it stayed out. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This is their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. He's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Muller concedes a free kick for that. right through there. Muller. Ernest. He's looking wide. Olise. That is a great pick out. He's had it taken off him. Quality ball. And back to the keeper they go. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Oh, good ball!
Rummenigge! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That's a deception. His positioning was spot on.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's good running with the ball, gently done. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. He's looking to set free a runner. And here's Vinicius Junior. They get a throw in. Olise. Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Rummenigge. Big chance! Goal! Bayern Munich! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! Oh, it's there! And that for him is goal number 10. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's a shade optimistic.
Bayern Munich showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Bui kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Muller, and this is Muller. He's got the shot away! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think the danger for them now is fatigue.
And he's had a hit! Oh, what a big... Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. I thought it was going to happen.
Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernes. No way through.
Habrá 4 minutos
Olise.
de descuento.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hernes. Bayern Munich do have a chance to counter here. Kamavinga. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kimmich. And we're done. Madrid did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's got a side of goal! Great effort, but no way through. Guti takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Bale. There's no flag. Can he finish? Ah, looks a smashing ball. And now the breakaway. Caught offside that time.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put...
Hits one! Guti has got himself a free kick. Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. And he's picked out the run. Rodrigo gets big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Figo. And through to the goalkeeper. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bale. Now it's Bale. He gets big. It's in. And they're at it again in double quick time. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he was quick to react.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a nicely measured pass. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Guti. Oh, smashing header! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Rodrigo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, in he goes again! Played in by Rodrigo.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Beckham makes the interception. Cannavaro. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good strength. And here's Rodrigo. And he's straight offside. Cannavaro. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Raul. He's through, now is he in? It's run loose here. Now it's Raul. Guti. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Rodrigo. He's picked his way through. 5 minutes till the break. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, played right into his path. Brilliantly cut out.
2 minutos de descuento.
Eder Militao. He's looking to set free a runner. That's Raul. That's good defending, very good defending. And there is the half-time whistle. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. Here's the start of the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Bellingham. Mbappe. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. A lot of space ahead of him. Bale. Crossed into the middle. Oh, good-looking ball. Had a shot. No, not quite.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Beckham. And it's Bale.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Mbappe, and he's lost his man here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he should have made it 4.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Beckham.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Now the finish! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Madrid have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely ball and it's Figo! It's off target and by quite a way. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe, decent hit! Keeper's got his work done.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Can he put it away? They've scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's intervened well there. Just about up to 75 minutes. That has been cut short. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Rodrigo. Rudiger. Chance here to counter. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That pass has been well intercepted.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe. Bale. And he's got the beating of his man. They're urging him to shoot. That has not gone well. He's looking wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
In with a header! Oh, it needed better placement.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Now it's Mbappe! Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
He's played him through. He's got the shot away! He has done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Madrid are having a ball here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's the shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Bellingham! And that's wide. 4 extra minutes added on. Camavinga. And that could set him on his way. Valverde. And here's Raul. That's a sharp pass. Van Nistelrooy. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. In for a header. And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. The action has already started.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Gnabry. Oh, well played, well played. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And it's Kane. Lima. Nice sequence of passes, this. Davis. That's an excellent interception. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And he's intervened well there. De Ligt. Lima. Musiala. Lima. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Musiala, and he cuts out the supply.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And here's Rodrigo. There's the hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. Lima, and he's picked out the run. Musiala. Lima in acres of space out wide. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to...
Rodrigo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
No way through, so back in... Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And now they can spring out of defence. Musiala. Eder Militao gets across and deals with it. Elise. Brilliantly cut out. Guti. Interesting ball. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. De Ligt. Elise. Elise. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vinicius Junior. Oh, sweet feet. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way. Elise. Lima. Musiala. Goretzka. Now Lima.
Oh, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
No, that's been intercepted. That has not gone well. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Rodrigo. He'll try from distance. Lima. And it's Davis. Olise looks to the other side. And it's Gnabry. Big header! He will be livid with himself. Beckenbauer is there, and he can pick it up.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Vinicius Junior tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping! Lima. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
This is both encouraging and wasteful. They've created ample opportunity and then let themselves down.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's
Chance! It's in!
dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand, and just listen.
That pass has been well intercepted. De Ligt. And he's running through. Rodrigo. Now the finish! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Bayern Munich really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rudiger. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Olise. Lima. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Vinicius Junior delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Lima. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, terrible pass. That's a little off target. Now it's Vinicius Junior. They get a throw in.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore...
Oh, that's ambitious. He won't be happy with that one. And the pass is intercepted. Ribery. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he's away. Ribery! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's had it nicked away. He's got to be in here! Now, what about a counter-attack? And he cuts out the supply. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a key interception. Ribery. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, no joy this time.
Pretty robust defending.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Clips it so gently. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Vinicius Junior. Messi, and he's managed to get free. And that is expertly dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Up he goes! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. David! In for the pieces! Oh, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Ribery. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior. That is good strength. Pass is just off target. Adams cuts it out. Camavinga to Guardiola. Pedri, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Batistuta has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Half-time. Ribery! Oh, that's fabulous! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
He could be in here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
David Villa, and he's surging through. Camavinga did well to stay calm there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe, big chance!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Camavinga, done delicately. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mbappe, almost an hour gone. Adams spots it and intercepts. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass has been well intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Forwards and with intent. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Alexander-Arnold just loves to go forward whenever he can. Pedri.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, that was vital. Messi. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got great chance! And yes, it's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Diogo Costa sends that a long way. Into the last quarter of an hour. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta. Chance for the header! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Changement.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Diogo Costa will lay claim to that. No, that's been intercepted. Conte. Now it's Neymar. And he's only too happy to... Bellingham! That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Just 5 minutes left. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball's gone out of play. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Ribery. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cristiano Ronaldo. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best. Oh, the ball's run loose here. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Batista, big chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. David Villa. Messi.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And the counter is on. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Van der Vaart is flagged offside. And it's Batistuta. That looks a good ball through. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! 2-0 and in next to no time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well read, nice interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Beckham has it out wide and in space. Two down already, a nightmare start. Great chance! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Batistuta prepared to hit it from distance. Never shy to have a go. Vinicius Junior. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's been won straight back. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And they've got a throw.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's played forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Ruben Neves. Barcelona are 3 down and sinking. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is expertly dealt with. Vinicius Junior. The message is clear, none shall pass. And that has left him in a heap. Yamal. Oh, no joy this time. Has a goal! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart...
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. Pedro Neto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Davids. Oh, that's neat. Messi. Messi! Mbappe. David Villa. He's had a hit! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
And here's Messi. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. Mbappe! Adams gets it clear. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Adams. Oh, can he get onto this? No way through. David Villa. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. Colo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Tonali. He could be in here. Messi goes steaming forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Well, nicely intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pinches it off him. And it's played forward. Messi does really well there. He is strong.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. And it's Messi. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
David Villa. Davids calmly anticipates. No way through there. Guardiola. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Pedro Neto. Interesting ball. David Villa. And he's been shifted off it. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Davids. That's a good ball out wide.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
That's a decent clearance. But they've got it again. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Villa is offering a wry smile there.
Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Messi. Gets his pass away. This might... David Villa! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens.
And we've reached half-time. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Deftly away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Pedro Neto.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Costa Curta is there, and big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's had a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Costa Curta with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedro Neto. He can run onto that. He's one-on-one! And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi, Owen, and he was alert to it. Messi. Davids. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, it's come loose.
La asistencia a este partido
Play for a throw.
96.026 espectadores.
And he's managed to gift it back. Can he get it through?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely spread. David Villa. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's now the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's a little off target. Chouameni. Well, that pass isn't the best. Adams makes the interception. He's David Villa! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Hits one! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Davids. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Owen. Pedro Neto. Played back in. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well played. Danger averted for now. Now it's Pedro Neto. Conte. Oh, what a... And Messi! He has done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Quite a thriller this one's become. Great chance!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Mbappe. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking here to chip it through. Vinicius Junior gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona are beaten and they are out. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its
Hello,
own
everybody,
special
and
script.
welcome to today's
Moments
match.
like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Chance! Spread it left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's not got that quite right. David Villa. Nicely spread. Mbappe! He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's had it nicked away. Quality ball. Rijkaard. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Shevchenko. It's a sweet ball, that. David Villa, played out to the right. Foot in. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Mbappe. Neymar. Chance here to counter. He is through here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Now that's well seen too. And he's gone looking for safety. David Villa. And he's managed to get rid.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's been cut out, well played. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, Peter, this is certainly a man who can make all the difference.
King Eric, surely one of the greatest ever to grace the English game, and you've got to say that alongside his class, he brought about a bit of a tactical revolution too.
Yeah, in an age where everything was fast and down the sides, but his nous and drive encouraged his team to play through the middle with great success. Nothing new nowadays, of course, but back then, I think his qualities were pretty unique.
So what can they conjure from this one? Oh, that's quite incredible!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Beckenbauer gets it away. David Villa. Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! Oh, it's gone in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and oh, what a climb! Goal, the Netherlands! And they're back in front. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Just eases him off the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Kante. And now the hit. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
They simply do not know what has hit them. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. There's the hit! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Williams. That is lovely. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the pass is intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a... Tries a shot! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Villa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things starting to look very comfortable. David Villa! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top. But David Villa! It's in! And he is just ripping it up! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's become a case of looks for the finish. Well, he caught that cure, but no end product.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's having a hit! No, that's just wide.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Hernandez gathers from the goal kick. Nico Williams. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. David Villa. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Out of play for a goal kick. Cafu. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. And Messi! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
La alineación del Barcelona será...
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify cap... There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Tonali clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tonali with the short one. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's played it long. Now it's Mbappe. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he'll shoot here. And kept out by the most elastic of...
He's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And here's a chance. Oh, crossbar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this fella Tonali gets compared to some real legends of the game. The style of play, even his appearance. Yes, he'll be the one expected to take up a deeper role and play make from back there. But I see him as having a lot more than that in his game. His positioning is key. He reads the game particularly well. He's headed for stardom.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Beckenbauer is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Mbappe. He can run onto that. He's found a way through. Davids! Gordon.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Look at the space here. He's had a hit! And it's a goal!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Newcastle have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now.
A chance!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, here's a chance! It's loose. Vinicius Junior! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Newcastle have the chance to go the other way.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Murphy. Cher. It's Barnes. And the ball's a good one here. Tonali. Mbappe. Mbappe tries making a foray down the right. Vinicius Junior! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Bruno Guimaraes and Botman. Byrne. Now Tonali. Botman. Always onto this. Vinicius Junior! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And it's hoisted clear. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can spring out of defence. Cher. Byrne. Livramento. Tonali.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Guardiola with a definite fell there. Gordon. Mbappe. That's a nicely measured pass. David Villa. Oh, such a clever touch.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Isak. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Barnes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
David Villa. Bruno Guimaraes. Chance here to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball.
3 minutos de descuento.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Vinicius Junior! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Scher, Bruno Guimaraes and Botman. Byrne. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back underway.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Gordon. Livramento. Bruno Guimaraes. Botman. Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon. Now Livramento. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like...
He's got the shot away! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Isak really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Punched away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. There's the hit! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
60 minutes played. Now it's Barnes. Oh, important interception. Vinicius Junior being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now.
Vinicius Junior! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 4 coming up here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Has a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Guardiola. Good effort from distance. Oh, it's come loose. And another try! Decent enough try. Barnes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gordon.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Murphy has created one goal already. Gordon. Tonali. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Oh, terrible mistake. Decent hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that should get the job done. Oh, there's a probing ball. Plays the return pass. Cafu cuts it out. And that has left him in a heap. Could move up a gear here. Linton. They get a throw-in. Newcastle making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21, Messi. El dorsal 6.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
4. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14. El dorsal 10.
Linton, he has found the way through.
Neymar.
That's an excellent interception. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Newcastle find a position of real strength now. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Isaac.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Trippier. Davids makes the interception. Conte. He's in plenty of space here.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, this is a real chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Bruno Guimaraes. Cher.